Hello, welcome back to another video. We're nearing the end of part one, core beliefs. These are my personal experience type questions. So this question is, what unpopular move have I made that ended up being right? There's a couple that I could point to. However, I would have to say unpopular would have to go along the lines of what is not being currently pushed. However, the one that I always end up going back to is email marketing and direct response marketing. These are very unpopular moves. Most of the time because they're not sexy. Like, people don't see anything fun or exciting about them. Direct mail's been around for ages, and email's been around, since the internet was invented. And because of that, people dismiss them, especially since not so much direct mail, but email tends to be something that business owners try, but it's a very half-assed try. And so they don't get really good results and they immediately dismiss it. I told the story before. There was a business owner I worked with, and he sold watches. And his store was doing, I think it was doing 30 or 40,000 a month at the time. And I asked him if he was doing email marketing, and he said no. And I told him that he just needs to do it. And when he got around to doing it, it added another $20,000 to his bottom line. His resistance to doing it was he didn't think it would matter that much. But when you do email marketing the way I describe, which is simply email every day, I mean, there's more nuance to it, but in a sense, that's what it comes down to. Almost every single time you can get results. Now, the nice thing is with email, people forget about it. So it's very easy to adjust your offers, fix your subject lines, and continue to mail to try and improve your results without it really having too much of an impact on you. And it tends to still be unpopular. People, like, they understand they should do it, but they would much rather run ads or do some sort of flashy promo or have a masterclass, which all those things are fine, but realize you doing those becomes more effective if you have an email list that you're talking about. And if you build your email list from using those, that effectively allows you to continue to market to people. So I don't understand why people don't do this. Additionally, direct mail is almost all hands off. There is no digital immediate response. And so because there's a lack of immediate awareness, people tend to shy away from it. And it takes convincing to get people to do it. Almost every single time I've done this, it has generated results. And why I say it's unpopular and I end up being right, is most of the time it's unpopular and people don't want to do it because they doubt how effective it's going to be until we put a plan together, like I said, with the person who does watch. Another business owner I worked with, she would check her performance, her sales performance every single day. And initially she wasn't doing emails, and she started doing like one a week and then two a week. And what she started to realize is the more emails she sent in a week, the higher her store performed as far as sales went, to the point where she went from, I hate it, there's no point needing it, I feel like I'm being too, she felt like she was sending too many, to the point where she'd wake up and if her sales numbers were down, the first thing she would check is, did I send an email? And she said 9 times out of 10, when she didn't send an email, she got 20-30% less sales for the day. So just think about that. Now, it took a while for her to get there, but the reality of it is it's not hard. It could take maybe 10-20 minutes a day if you don't queue it up ahead of time, and it can end up bringing in massive amounts of revenue. The problem is it's boring and it's not popular. Anyway, those are a couple things I've done that were unpopular that ended up being right. I'm not always right, but in this case, I am. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.